welcome to another manifestation video. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I use tarot cards, okay, to attract wealth, joy, and happiness. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be showing you how I do that. But remember, in the last video, we spoke about how I also use runes. And this time we have our runes, and the runes I want to show you are, let's say, remember we spoke about seed money. So seed money, I told you that sometimes you don't have enough money to just have money that is sitting around for a long time without it being used, okay? So I told you that you could write the symbol on a bay leaf or fehu and put that in your wallet. But also remember that I told you that generally when I'm working with bay leaves, I usually work with them in threes. So what I usually do is I write other symbols, okay? So the other symbol, since this is seed money, we have the rune, the seed. So again, I would write this symbol on another bay leaf, that diamond shape here, to go in my wallet if I didn't have money. This video is to show you some alternatives to do, because I know that some of you be like, oh man, you know, I can't do this, I can't do that. But there is always alternatives. So there is that symbol that is here. All right, the seed. We have also, if you want luck to come into your life, we have Pethro. And Pethro, back in the day, Pethro was used as like a cup, right? And you would put your dices in the cup, right? It would be like this. So you put your dice in here, you shake your dice and you throw them. And this is when people were either playing like some game where they could win some money. So Pethro brings about the energy of fate and luck. So this is that lucky sort of like symbol that you can use. So you could use that also to draw that on your bay leaf along with your seed and fehu for wealth. So I just wanted to give you some other alternatives. We have Jira and Jira. This one I use, let's say if I've been working on my channel for a while and I'm not really seeing the results that I want, if the channel is not growing, if something is not growing, but you feel that you have been putting the hard work, you've been showing up, you've been doing everything that you can, but nothing is happening. This is a wonderful symbol to use again with your bay leaf. Write this symbol. This is Jira. It's all about the harvest, but it's about mirroring the energy that you have put out, and you are inviting that energy to return to you. So this is the harvest type of energy that is here. You have shown up, you've done the work, but nothing is happening. So you are encouraging that harvest to come in. We've got Isa, and Isa is all about freezing. It's an icicle, right? So let's say you're going through some money problems, for instance, and things are just a little bit difficult. The bills are coming in thick and fast. Remember, we can write fehu on the outside of your door, on your post box, so that bills are not coming in. This symbol can freeze or can make like companies not send you bills. They just forget, or they just pardon your interest or your payments. They can freeze your interests. So whatever it is that you want to do, I would say that use this energy sparingly, because there is never something that you get without nothing you are giving energetically. So if you're wanting a bill cancelled, for instance, or maybe your interest rates cancelled, understand that you can use this rune to just freeze the interest, to have things go in your favor. But understand that there is no energy out there that you just get for no reason. Otherwise, you know, everyone will be freezing everything. So there is always karma. This is what I was saying to you. And this is why I read about fehu, which was reminding you that there is a flow, there is an exchange. So if you have gone to a company and you have taken the money, you've spent that money, now you can't pay that back. You cannot just freeze that forever because there's a debt in the universe. You took a debt. You owe energy out there, so it must be paid. But this is good to use when you're just going through that spot of trouble and you're just wanting some time to come up with the money, not because you want not to pay back that money. Okay, so I'm just giving you some different alternatives that you can use in this reading. We have Gebo. Gebo is all about gifts. This is like that representation when you tie a bow, right? So if you want gifts, let's say you've got, I don't know, let's say you've got a YouTube channel, for instance, and you want people to send you donations, gifts, or whatever it is that you want. Again, remember energy exchange. So use this sparingly, but this invites that energy where people appreciate your work, and they want to donate to you, they want to give you gifts, they want to give you something. This could be also at work. If your boss is a bit tight, you could just write this symbol on your desk somewhere, on your boss's desk underneath, and you see that he'll become more generous. This is a gift. This is that energy that encourages generosity, but understand that you too must be generous. What you take, you must give back. So it is a two-way street. We have the rune of protection. This rune, let's say you are just feeling unsafe where you live, for instance. Let's say something is just going on. This rune here, you could write it again on your gate, on your doorstep outside, somewhere where it encourages the god of protection to protect and watch over you. You can write this again on your wallet if you just want protection of your money. If you just don't understand why energy is just like taking your money away all the time, this is the rune that you can draw for your own protection. Okay, so let's say, for instance, you're walking home late at night because your car is broken down or whatever, and you're feeling a little bit unsafe. You can just draw this symbol on your hand or somewhere on your body and brings about that protection. Symbols are powerful. As you're writing it, as you're drawing it, use your intention to visualize that protection surrounding you, okay? This rune is perfect for your homeland, your motherland. If you're wanting to send wealth back home, if you're wanting to bring the energy of protection back to your home country, this is the symbol that you work with. I worked with this symbol when I wanted to buy my mom a farm, and I wanted to gift her something. I wanted to gift her and my homeland that prosperity for someone of color to own their own farm. 10 acres of farm. That was the first in my family, and this is the rune that I used to bring that energy of being gratitude, to bring that energy from our ancestors to work with us, to bring protection and gifts that are owed to us. We have already spoken about this rune. We don't need to speak about this rune again. Okay, so there is that rune there. So if you are in that energy where you are just really needing, let's say protection, for instance, shall we do protection? Okay, let's do interest freezing, for instance, or Fairhu. You can make these runes work a lot faster, the energy work a lot faster by using the element of fire. Okay, so I use candles that are specific for doing rituals, for doing spells, because they are, the wax that they use is a good wax. It's not just like any rubbish type of wax that is there. So usually these candles are more expensive. They're soy candles, but they're used and created specifically for rituals. Okay, but nonetheless, if you don't have this, it doesn't matter. Okay, this is as you are growing your practice over time, you get these tools, but there is no need to rush and get this. You can use a white candle, and you could just imprint the intention of a brown candle or a green candle. Okay, green is good because, you know, it is money, the color of money. Usually it is the color of nature. Brown, like I said, the money that comes from the brown candles is usually long lasting. So how do I use this? We're going to talk about the tarot cards as well at the same time. So for instance, we just get a candle and we want to cleanse our candle always. Always cleanse your tools. Never use them because you don't know where they've been. You don't know, someone else could have put their intention on an object. So you just always want to cleanse that energy. And this section is a little bit difficult to do, but for the purpose of this video, I am going to try to do it for you. I'm trying to think what is the best thing to use for cleansing that is easy to use. All right, let me just go with this. All right, so let me just get some fire. This takes some time to light sometimes. I knew it wasn't gonna light. Okay, bear with me just 1 second. Let's just get a bigger fire. Okay, hang on a second. The candle is quite low in there, so I knew that it was gonna have trouble lighting. So let's get our gold candle, all right. And we're just gonna light. We just need a little bit of a smoke to get going, okay? So we just need some smoke to get going, all right? And I'm gonna let this burn out. We don't blow, just allow it to burn out. It will burn out. So, and this, we always extinguish like that. Get in good habits, get in good practices about these things, okay? So when the smoke is starting to really rage, just cleanse that candle, cleanse the candle, do a figure of 8, do whatever it is that feels right to you, do a circle, imagining your money coming in, imagining that as you're cleansing and shifting all the energies that might be here. I'm gonna pop this to one side. Next, what we're gonna do is we're going to light our candle, all right? So at the back of this, so can you see I'm using very intentional green items, colors. I want you to go and do your homework about manifesting with colors. We have our green at the back. We have our gold that is here, all right? That is all very intentional because I use this all the time. And at the back of our, this is an old candle holder. So at the back of that, I've just written my symbol of wealth, all right? So I'm just gonna turn this over and pop it in here because this is what I usually do, all right? And then we're gonna light this candle. All right, and as our candle is coming on fire, we want this candle to stand up. Sometimes it takes some time to get the candles to stand up, but they will. So just as you are burning that candle like this, so we can get a base for this candle, just start imagining money, health, wealth, whatever it is that you are wanting to manifest. Just imagine it, okay? And if you live somewhere where there's kids, animals who are likely to knock the candle over, make sure that you put it in water. What I mean is make sure that, just making sure that this is going to stay, all right? So what I'll do is, usually I'll take this and I'll put it in like a bowl of water so that when I'm leaving this candle unattended, it's not gonna catch fire. Okay, so what do we do next? So we have our rune of wealth, and now what I'm trying to manifest is I am manifesting money that is going to last a long time. Okay, this is money that's going to come in slowly but surely, and it's going to grow. This can be you doing your investments. Okay, so as you're doing your investments, you're imagining like your investments just giving you those returns over time. And as you're getting those returns, your money is growing. So what I'll do is I'll get our rune. Okay, so I would get our rune and I would take this rune here and I would put it underneath the candle. Usually I would have done this beforehand, but because sometimes you don't want to move these candles because they can fall over quite easily, but this one seems quite stable. All right, so we have our Fehu that is here, right in the circle, right in, like I imagine like that wealth coming in and the candle is right in the circle, right? So as we are here like that, right, okay. So if for instance you wanted to freeze your interest, maybe you can't afford your mortgage, you can't afford this and that, and you just want the bank to be favorable when you call them and say, hey, you know, I can't afford this at the moment, can you freeze the interest? You will put the candle, maybe you put a green one, for instance, on Isa. So you can just draw a circle, draw that icicle for the freezing, right? Draw that icicle and then put your candle on top. Whatever it is, maybe you want to bring in some luck. So you'd use this symbol, right? Draw this and put your candle on there. And what you do is you would, maybe you want gifts. You draw that one, just put it on there. You get the idea, right? So what you want is that you want, once you've put your candle on the base of your card, you're gonna want that whole candle to burn down without you blowing it out. Okay, if the candle blows out for whatever reason, for me personally, I would get a new candle, I would cleanse it again and start all over again. So as I'm lighting, as I'm putting everything, if you guys were not watching, I'll be really intentional, like really focused, imagining whatever it is that I want, really imagine how I'm gonna spend this money, because I'm intentional, because I know that Fehu wants the wealth to be spent, not just to be held, not just like holding that wealth. So I will imagine the money coming in and me spending it on something. I want money to buy a new home with cash. And I'm imagining that money coming in beautiful ways for the good of all involved, with gratitude. Thank you for this currency that is coming in. And I'm going to allow this currency to flow to allow me to purchase a new home with cash. I'm showing gratitude, I'm showing love, I'm being thankful, I'm expressing what it is that I want this money to come in and how I'm gonna allow it to flow out, because I'm honoring the symbol that I'm using, because the symbol that I'm using wants the money to flow. Because when you allow that money to flow, you are showing faith that you will receive more. You're showing that you understand that money is energy and it's currency. And energy always wants to be in motion. It always wants to be flowing. It always wants to be doing something. So you're honoring that. And even sometimes if I want to, I can get, let's say, if I'm doing seed money, for instance, for someone else, I used to do the rituals for other people before. So I'll get the seed money for that person. I'll put this on top and I'll light the candle and I'll put the intentions there. All right, so I'll do that. So then how would I use the tarot cards? So for instance, we have the Queen of Pentacles. You can see the ease of the Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you, you could go and like Google or on YouTube, Queen of Pentacles, understand what she's all about. She's all about the money, right? She knows how to look after this money with ease, with flow. She's got more than enough. She's helpful to other people. She's that divine feminine energy of allowing nature to bring money to her. So she's good at farming. She's good at looking after that money. She's good at all that and bringing that feminine energy to that. So as I'm doing this, I would visualize myself as being that energy of the Queen of Pentacles, because sometimes you just need to visualize something. So I would put the card in front of me, okay, and I'll just watch and look at the ease of this card, really looking at all the symbolism, really absorbing the energies of the Queen of Pentacles and allowing the flames and the energy that is here to absorb this energy, because this is what I want. I want this energy to flow to me. All right, so that was one card. So usually I would have like, let's say for instance, let's just move this money to one side. So let's say for instance, I'll take my wallet, I'll pop it over there, okay? Because we're working with energy about money. We're working with wanting to attract money. So remember, I've got that Fairhu that is here, that is in green. I've got my wallet that is there. I've got my symbolism from the cat who is encouraging the money to come in, right? So bring in that money, yes, bring in that money. And then I'll put my card of whichever energy from the tarot card that I want to come in. So just pop it like that. All right. So either I can go away once I'm happy with everything and everything is secure, or I can stay there the whole time and just be in the energy, just meditating, just really absorbing the Queen of Pentacles. Or I could absorb the King of Pentacles. I like working with him as well. Oh, yeah, the King of Pentacles. I like working with the King because he is strategic about getting the money. He is amazing at investments. So for instance, because I want to manifest a home, a farm, I want love, I want nurturing, I want that ease, I want that divine feminine energy that is there. For you, you imagine whatever it is that you want. So I would put this card there. So for instance, let's say I have put some investments in and I want those investments to pay out. I would use the energies of the King of Pentacles. Okay, so I would use this energy. I usually try to use one card at a time in one sitting. And I don't really use rituals all that much because, like I said to you, I pretty much have everything that I want, okay? Because of that energy exchange that is here. I feel that I am here doing what I love, what I was born to do. And if I do manifestation rituals, I usually get what I want. So I don't really do them that often because I have what I want. So I would work with this. If this is my investment, if I really want to bring that divine masculine energy, if I have drive and passion about something and I really want to go and get that money using that masculine energy. So think about the male energy and what the male energy does. This is you like fighting for your money. This is you getting the money. This is you using your logic, your wisdom, your skills and all that. So I would use that energy and I'll just leave that like that until the energy bends away. For instance, let's say if I'm manifesting for me and my husband and my family and I'm doing this, I could use both of the cards together. But like I said to you, I usually like doing one card at a time when I'm manifesting. So these two are like the husband and wife. They are like the divine masculine, divine feminine energies. So this brings about an energy of being balanced. You are not too aggressive about getting to that money, but you're not too gentle and soft either. So this is a balanced energy that is here. So you're being very intentional. Manifesting and using rituals is all about being very intentional, being loving, allow the energies to flow. So for instance, we have the 9 of Cups, which is your dreams come true card. So with this energy here, if I've got specific dreams that I want to come true, I will do the same. Pop this card here and really embody that energy where I'm seeing myself really getting what I want. My heart is bursting open, I'm flowing. I've got the riches, I've got the wealth, but at the same time, I am feeling really good. So that is another card that I like to use when I am starting, let's say, a new business, or if I'm going to a meeting, for instance, that I wanted to go my way. If I'm going to the bank, for instance, to get a business loan, I would use this card because it is all about like working for yourself and really going out there. And I want the energy of wisdom and I want that money that I receive to really have some great returns so that I can pay back the money that I've borrowed really quickly. This energy here I really love when I'm doing business, not just for borrowing, just for business itself. It is amazing. The Nine of Pentacles is amazing. So if I am selling my home, okay, and I want an offer for my home to come in quickly, I would use the energies of the Ace of Pentacles because it encourages that offer, that good offer to come in. So I'll pop this card and say, hey, you know, currently I'm selling my home. I'm really imagining that the person who comes and buys my home loves my home. It has been incredible to me. And I want the next family to really experience the joy and pleasure that I've experienced. So this is what I'm giving them. The blessings that we have had from this house. In turn, I am accepting the offer that they are giving me. And in the offer that they're giving me, it's allowing me to go and, I don't know, buy a new home. It's allowing me this money to come in. So this is that offer. Whenever you're wanting an offer, this card is amazing. The Ace of Pentacles, especially when you're selling something. Maybe you're selling your car. Maybe you're selling whatever it is. This Ace of Pentacles is good. Let's say I am working on my business. Everything is going really great, but I'm starting to feel a little bit burnt out. I'm starting to feel a little bit tired, that I want to start cutting some corners. I would use this card because the Knight of Pentacles is very brave. He has energy and he doesn't cut corners. He really goes out there, really shows up. He is slow and methodical, and the results that the Knight of Pentacles brings in is the results that bring long-term success because no corners were cut. The Knight of Pentacles is all about really doing things slowly and understanding that things are going to take time to grow and give the results that you want. So those are the energies that are there that I would use for that. If I'm wanting, let's say, happiness, joy on all level, family happiness, just a sense of love, just a sense of flow, just a sense of maybe I want to go on holiday, for instance. This is the card that I would use. And I just want just to have an abundance of money. We can just do whatever we want. If we want to go to that restaurant, we can go, and we are not looking at if we can afford it or not. If the kids want to go on that ride, they can go. And me and my baby are just there, just chilling and really enjoying life. I would use this and really visualize that holiday, really visualize that just joy, that renewal, that flow. And this is a wonderful energy of the 10 of Cups. So I really wanted to show you how you can use the tarot cards and the energies of the tarot cards with a candle. Okay, so if you don't have runes, for instance, but you've got tarot cards, I would, let's say, the Empress. The Empress, I love this energy because this is about creativity. This is about abundance, about growth. This is that mothering energy. This is that energy that knows no bound. It's just wonderful. Like abundance, abundance, abundance. If you want to get pregnant, for instance, this is your card. If you want to grow a new business and you want to bring it out into the world soon, this is your card. Any creativity, this is your card. So again, if I'm in this energy where I'm saying, I'm starting a new business, I really want it to flourish. Okay, cool. And I want all the visualization, my hopes, my dreams, and everything that I was working for, I want them to all come true. So if you don't have runes, for instance, I would use the 9 of Cups because it is your card of your wishes coming true with the Empress card. So I would do that, and I'll just leave those cards to bend there. You have generational wealth. Okay, so this is generational wealth that is here. So let's say it's a business that you've started and you really want to make big money that's going to last for generations to come. I could use this one instead of the 9 of Cups. So it just really depends on what you want. If I'm in the energy of really wanting to be the magician, of really being intentional and focused about creating something, I would use this card. So I would take this card off and I'll be like, you know what? I'm the magician. I have all the skills. I have everything that I need to manifest what I want. This is what I'll do. So for me, I would say that currently, since I'm selling my home and I want, what do I want? All right. I want the 10 of Pentacles because I've got a YouTube channel, I've got a business. I really want to create a lot of wealth. I really want my kids to just have an easier life provided for. I want this energy of joy, of having everything that I've ever wanted. So I would use this one along with, okay, so let's just get this one because honestly, my wishes have come true. So now I'm selling a home and I've got these two energies that are here. So these are both wealthy cards. I'll do that. But again, do whatever feels right to you. And this is representing that offer that is coming in. Okay. So I'll just leave that there and it does its thing. So you just send its intention, send everything that I want. So for instance, you could even remember our bailiff. You could even just write however much you want for your home. So the price that you want to receive for your home, just write it. And then just put it there with the offer that is coming in. Just have fun with this, okay? So I've really shown you everything that I do with the oracle cards. Not the oracle cards, the tarot cards and the runes. And I've really dived deep, showing you all the different combinations that you can do. And I hope to inspire you, because once you start manifesting, you can then go and start doing your own thing, because now it's fun, okay? So this is all that I have for you. I'm going to make more videos later on, but I just wanted to really have as many videos as possible as people are joining the membership here. I really wanted to have like as many videos so that you don't feel like, oh, there's nothing here, you know. So I hope you enjoy. Let me know in the comment section below if you've got any other questions or any other videos regarding manifestation rituals that you want to see. And I'm going to see you very soon. It's a goodbye.